this interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Germán Márquez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
In there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot, and the A's jump in front. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
This is J.J. Bleday. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and 2 away now. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Two down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver, and on the mound now, Luis Severino.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, Rockies!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2-2 the count.
That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He swings and fouls one off. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tovar getting ready to hit, and that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that's outside. Severino maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So, man aboard. Here's Michael Tolia. That one fouled off. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now here's Nolan Jones. outside. Ball one. Severino in there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Severino kick steals. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way high with that one. And it's a full count. Tyro Estrada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tovar at third. Tolia on at first with 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Inside, ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
That's inside.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one almost got him.
1 strike.
The pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Hilliard will hit next. And that is out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's 1. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, and now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Marquez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And strike 2.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Doyle sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Zach
So digging
Geloff.
in, Zach Geloff.
Let's go, Rockies!
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. And it's
At the
even
ball.
up. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Let's go, Rockies!
First
Ball,
offering,
that's
and
high.
it just misses.
That's ball two.
That's to third. Fair ball.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Luis.
Two outs,
Urias.
runner at first. Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Goes down looking. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Jacob Stallings now.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that turns the lineup over.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Ryan McMahon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Swinging a foul straight back. No outs, runners at first and second. Next
Ball
one
1.
misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And
That's ball 2.
downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. One run in. Here comes another. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And that's in for a strike. Popped up. Geloff. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one pulled foul. McMahon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now Chris Bryant. Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
Wilson. They get 1.
That's an out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the A's 1. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In the air, center field. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Brent Rooker. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
We got 2 balls.
One out and a runner
1
at
strike.
second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's off the inside corner. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder,
J.J. Bleday, the next to hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Soderstrom in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering upstairs. Marquez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Leaping, and he brought it back. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1-2 now.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Tyro Estrada. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Grounded out his first time up.
Looking good, Rockies.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That
One ball,
misses.
2
It's a
strikes.
ball and 2 strikes. And that
2-2
skips in the dirt. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. They lead at 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Let's go, Rockies.
And ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Seth Brown. A single his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The other way, McMahon. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Here's Luis Arias. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is outside. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball.
Tying
2
run
strikes.
in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that
That's a ball.
misses. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to
Good
go
ball,
right
no
after
strike.
this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hilliard drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rockies 5 and the Athletics 4. Back here in Denver, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jacob Stallings. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle digs in now. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Fastball for a strike. Hit in the air left field. Brown turns to the right on the move. And that's the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. It's the Rockies 5 and the Athletics 4. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Marquez back to work. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs. Butler on at first, nobody out. Marquez over to first.
No, he's in
Butler back in on a dive. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2. And now 2-0. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. He'll score easily.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side. Sends it to Tolia. One away here in the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gilbreth, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
One down. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball, that's off
Outside.
the plate.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good
One
sinker.
ball,
As a hitter,
2
you've got to
strikes.
look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to
He's
first. And he's out.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. And the pitch
Oh,
is
that's out.
outside, ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fly ball to right. Hilliard drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The A's with a 2-run blast. And it's 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. That one out to right. Butler on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. just missed. The A's bullpen has some movement. Michel Otonez getting ready to go. McFarland also throwing. In there at the knees. And 1-1. The Rockies down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Bryant now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
And he chases a high fastball there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they're down 7-5. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Seth Brown. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Clips the corner, strike 1. Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Urias.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Let's go, Rockies!
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson.
Rockies!
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Stepping in, Lawrence Butler. That clips the corner. The A's looking to add another.
Let's go, Rockies! Come on!
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on.
No,
He
he's in.
beats the throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here is Brent Rooker. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's in for a strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Scott Alexander will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
The new
for
pitcher in the
Rockies,
game, Lucas Gilbreth.
Number 58. Lucas Gilbreth.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Rooker stands at second with 2 gone. That's
2-0.
way outside, and it's 2-0. Popped up. McMahon has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 9-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, T.J. McFarland.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another
That's ball
ball.
2.
Swing and a ground ball. Urias to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. That one
Ball 1, no
outside.
strikes.
And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Michel Otonez preparing to come on if needed. On the ground,
Nope,
right
that's
side. And that's just foul. The A's leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies.
Come on, Rockies!
In there for strike 1. Just
Yep,
missed.
that ball went out.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Rockies 5. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And strike 1 to the catcher. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That just misses. 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit.
Let's go, Rockies!
And a strike. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, called strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Geloff now at the plate. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the A's as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings. And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missed
One
with
ball,
a changeup.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2
low.
strikes.
Not
3-2.
close with that one, and that's ball 3. That one misses,
No, ball 4.
so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Doyle stands in now and watches strike 1.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Up next for the
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stallings, the lead runner at second. Doyle at first with no outs. Chases that one out of the zone, and there's one away.
now.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Yeah, we go
0-1's the
beyond
count.
just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close hold.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. A switch hitter batting right. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's a fair ball. Stallings comes in to score. Tovar around third. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. And it's a one-run game.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. TJ McFarland out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Tyler
A's,
Ferguson on to pitch out of the pen
number
here.
44.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here is Chris Bryant. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
With the tying run at second, here the bottom of the seventh. And
No
another
pitch off the
ball.
plate.
Pretty
Ball
easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
So the tying run at second.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And fires in a fastball at 95. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that
that's
could
inside.
change the course of this game dramatically.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Next for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So 2 down. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that
Outside,
misses
that's a
off the
ball.
outside edge. Estrada, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off
One
the
ball.
plate.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Good
Ball,
eye in that
that's out.
spot. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rockies 10 and the Athletics 9. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seth Halverson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Miguel Andujar.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. 101 on the gun, swing and a
0-2 is
miss.
the count.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Gio Urshela looking to start something with 1 gone. And the first
that's
pitch
in.
misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. First offering, and it just misses. That one in triple digits. Next pitch is downstairs. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. And the A's are gone in order. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. So remaining in the game defensively, Miguel Andujar. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Gio Urshela. He's the new third baseman.
Now at third base, number 13.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jose Leclerc.
Now pitching for
Just
the
trying to
A's.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's
1-1.
outside. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And that's
3 balls, 2
outside.
strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Doyle in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Grant Holman getting loose out there. Otanez also getting ready. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that's
Nope,
outside.
Outside.
Go Rockies!
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's
2-2
down and
count.
away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Fouled off left side. One out and a runner at second.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a
1
breaking
strike.
ball. Move to second. Doyle dives
he's
back
in there.
in
Stay.
safely. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now Ezekiel Tovar.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, and he just misses. Doyle at second with 2 down. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Urshela gets under it, makes the grab, and the inning is over. So 1 left for Colorado as they cling to a 10-9 advantage.
Now pitching.
Back
for the
now,
Rockies.
and on the mound, the closer, Tyler
Number 20.
Kinley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Line drive, could be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Esteury Ruiz. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses for ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. J.J. Bleday will hit next. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And fouled off. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Kinley is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Luis
for the
Peralta
Rockies,
gets the call from the pen.
Number 41.
Go ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And another ball.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight.
Hard liner. And that one hops the wall. One runs in, coming home. The relay to the plate, not in time, he's safe at the plate. And they take a 2-run lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. That's in there. That's strike one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Geloff at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Langoliers, the runner at second with 1 away.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Andujar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hilliard pulls it down, and that's the third out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show. Now into the game, Esteury Ruiz. He takes over in right.
Number 1.
Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one lifted to left, and it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Here's Bryant now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. In for a strike. It's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Ruiz. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
He's out.
So all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And your final 12-10. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.